Hey, what's up YouTube? Training log number 5 here. Mixing it up with a bit of the end of September, I think, but mostly October training. So, what can I say? I don't really actually have much planned to say for this video. I'll just kind of let it play out. But things have been going really well the last few weeks. I'm finally back at PB level. What I mean by that is, obviously, as I've said before in previous training logs, I stopped training for a number of months because of a job that I was doing at the time. Lost all my gains, lost loads of weight, and since then I have just been in the process of trying to claw all of it back. So it's not been until very recently that I've actually considered myself the strongest I've ever been. So my PBs from before, which you can all see on my channel in earlier videos, things like doing a 130 for 5 squat, 140 for a double, 100 power clean, things like that. I haven't really gotten to those levels until recent times, even though I do consider some of my lifts to have been better than the previous ones. Like if you watch my old 130 for 5 squat video, I feel like the depth was just parallel. Whereas now I'm squatting a lot deeper than I used to, and also the speed is a lot better. So overall, I've probably been better than my old self for quite a while now, but I didn't have the proof in number form. But now I'm actually officially stronger than I've ever been. So towards the end of this video, you're going to see some of my my PB lifts. There's a 130 for 6 squat. I haven't PB'd on power cleans, but I know it's there because if you didn't see the other video on my channel, I did power clean 100 the other day, and it was ridiculously easy, to say the least. You can see from the video there was barely no problems catching it whatsoever. Didn't really have to get under the bar at all. It kind of just flew up, and I surprised myself because I haven't gone that heavy in a while. As far as the athletic side of things, I have still been sprinting once a week right now. Basically, my go-to sprinting day is sleds and normal sprints. That's all I've been focusing on because obviously the weight training is the primary focus. So there's no point doing too much sprint work because it will just detract from everything otherwise. So things like 10 and 20 meter sprints will go up naturally as you get stronger and more powerful anyway. So I'm kind of just focusing on them, really hammering the acceleration, adding some more volume as the temperature gets colder, because there is going to be a time where, as long as I'm training outdoors at least, I won't be able to put 100%, probably not even 95 or 90% effort in without being at a bit of an injury risk because of the temperature. So more volume, potentially less intensity until I get to an indoor track, which is something I'm planning to do with some friends. We are planning to start going to an indoor track to do some proper training again, at least once a week, hopefully over the winter. So we'll see how that goes. But as you can see here, I'm trying to include some more accessory work in these training logs because I haven't really done that in the past. I haven't really showed you what else I get up to other than, just like squats and sprints and stuff. But even then, it's not that much more. The bulk of my training is basically, it's all compound movements, essentially. I like straight leg deadlifts, I like Romanian deadlifts, I like strict presses, and generally, other than squats and power cleans, that's pretty much all I do. I like to keep my training very simple. And I find it effective, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. I haven't plateaued, I haven't started making gains on any of these things yet, so I don't think I ever would. I don't see any reason why you would plateau on a lift other than, just extraneous factors that aren't to do with the lift itself. Maybe you don't have enough muscle to get stronger, maybe your central nervous system is fried, maybe you just aren't trying hard enough, something like that. I don't really see plateaus as something that happen based on the lift itself. I think it's other factors. So I don't see myself ever stalling on squats per se. If I stall on squats, which I'm pretty sure I will do pretty soon unless I start putting on some weight, which I am trying to do right now. But if I do stall on squats, it's because I don't have any muscle to get any more stronger. you know, it's not because my squat has plateaued, it's because I just don't have enough damn muscle to get any more strength, you know? So that's just one of my own training principles. I don't think you have to stray from the basics at all. Sometimes you might have to mix it up a little bit, you know, vary your periodization slightly, mix up the rep range, or mix up, you know, some other sort of factor, like rather than doing regular Olympic style squats, maybe move over to pause squats, something like that to keep it a little bit fresh. But I don't think the compounds ever have to be altered to a great extent or taken out, or, you know, muscle confusion is just rubbish. Hopefully we all know that by now, but I still see it brought up far too often for my liking. But yeah, I only just realized I talked over my PB. That was the 130 for 6. So officially stronger than I've ever been right now, with, you know, better bar speed and better depth. So things are going well. I'm actually lighter than I was in my old videos too, so I suppose that's another reason why it's a PB. I'm probably hovering around 73 kilos, maybe closer to 74 on some days. And I definitely need to get 75 plus for me to continue getting stronger at this rate, because I've basically been getting stronger every week, quite consistently for the past few months now. If I don't add weight to the bar, then I add reps to what I'm doing. So if on squats, for example, if I don't get 5 reps, so obviously 4 or less, I'll reattempt the same weight next week and go for more reps, or I'll just add more weight if I do get 5 or more. But that brings us to the end of this training log. Here is the 100 power clean, which hopefully you'll agree is a lot easier than it's ever looked in my past videos. If you do want to go back and have a quick look at how it was the first time I got the 100 power clean, it's in the Today Was a Good Day video. It's a lot uglier than this one. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one.